quickly. Um, so we all know that the pain area is employability for the colleges and universities. So what we have to do is when we talk with the decision makers, vice chancellors, directors, principals, or placement heads. So the pain area which we are addressing is basically employability, because English communication is one of the very important skill. So the question is basically, what are the dreams of your students? So I'm using the same slide, in fact, which I conduct. Using which I conduct various sessions. So basically, dreams of the students definitely is to get better jobs in both private sector as well as in the. Couple of students may want to join government sector as well, especially in parts of Maharashtra, parts of Karnataka, and even in UP, Bihar, MP. The the aim of majority of the students in BA, BCom, BSc stream is mainly to join even government jobs as well. Otherwise, remaining streams like BTech, MTech, or engineering streams, PCA, MCA, etc. So they would like to definitely join. They want to join TCS or Accenture, IBM, etc. So why I am talking about these things? Because even if at all I want to join TCS, then TCS will give you an exam, right? A test. So it's called verbal ability. So by practicing on Lanquill, the students can be prepared for the employment. So, however, we have to keep in mind that we are not going to provide them any jobs, or we are not going to place the students anyway. But uh, practicing on Lanquill can definitely help the students to prepare for the interviews, so that they can score better in, say, TCS entrance test, or IBM entrance test, or Accenture test, or even in the bank PO exam, or railway recruitment exams, where English is one of the or even if at all the students wants to go abroad, they want to appear for SAT. But that percentage is less, so it's always better. That's not even 1% of the entire student community. uh, it's always better to talk about the employability in India, in the private sector as well as in the government sector, especially with respect to English proficiency. So that is a pain area. So as we all know, skills needed for better employment is, one, hard skills. When we talk about hard skills, it may be Java, or it may be Python in a BTech stream, but or BE stream, but it may be finance related skills in BCom, MCom kind of streams. So those are all hard skills. But yeah, so soft skills are, how do the students really present themselves, that they can be prepared with the help of LSRW skills, right? Listening, speaking, reading, writing, grammar, and vocabulary. So what we have to understand here is, we are selling online English language lab, so that we have to be very clear. So on which the students can practice LSRW skills, grammar, and vocabulary, since Lanquill has you know content, it has assessments, and certifications. So nowadays, compared to last year, nowadays, we are seeing a lot of responses from the government departments, thanks to Sunil sir, Arjun sir, as well as Christy. So getting a better response from government of Tamil Nadu, or even Kerala as well. Even I got astonished when I got a call from Tamil Nadu secondary, secondary education department, basically secondary schools or model schools department. Yeah, we have started working with them as well. So especially 8th, 9th, 10th classes. However, we always sold. When we say we, basically Balani Infotech. So please, I would like to mention here one thing. So please remember that, Balani Infotech, you guys are our sales arm in India. Not only in India, even in Thailand and even other countries as well. So Lanquill doesn't have any, we don't have any sales people. I'm the only one, who is like single point of contact, but we are more of technical support. I mean, we are a technology company. So named net analytics. Anyway, so I would like to thrust here that you are basically Balani Infotech is our our partner in selling language. So we are completely relying on you. So not that we have any sales people or we do any activity. We don't do any activity. Right? We completely relying on Balani Infotech, and I request all the all the people to please focus more. And we are. I'm there. I mean, I'm anytime I'm there. I'm 24/7. I'm there. Uh, uh, to support maybe with content, with videos, with online demos, and if it is a big account, and why not? I mean, I can come down to your respective states as well. And yeah, coming back. Lanquill is it's an online English language lab with content assessment as well as certifications. So in the market, if you really see language lab scenario, in fact, I haven't seen many language labs. Uh, the companies aggressively selling language labs in the universities and colleges. I'm not saying no. I mean, there are because it's a very very old concept. But in the school scenario, the school sector, there are many. Especially from the south, three companies from south, Kochi, and all the three companies from Kochi, and one from Delhi, one from Gujarat. Only five companies are there, but we have you can say that competitive advantage because we have technology. See, I would like to assure you that technically we are very very sound, and new technologies are used here on language, and they don't have any the traditional language labs. They have a couple of advantages. We also have huge advantages, I should say. So going forward I will explain that. And the second is basically certifications, English proficiency certifications. So those two are basically, you can say that the USP, unique selling proposals of language. So in the certification you have Cambridge, uh, and they are very costly anyway. I'm sure a couple of people maybe there. My friends are here today who worked in Cambridge or selling Pearson English proficiency certifications. They are very costly, and compared to those certifications, Lanquill is definitely our offering is definitely very very competitive. So it is comprehensive. The question is why it is comprehensive. Okay, because it has listening, speaking. I mean, the students can practice listening, speaking, reading, writing, grammar, vocabulary, and then even they can go through content, read content. So and ultimately go for certifications as well. The same thing. So when we say certifications, people always ask, the very very common question the salespeople will be asked is, whether it is CEFR, whether you follow CEFR standards. The answer is yes. Why they ask this question? Because all these Cambridge and Pearsons, they have CEFR standard certification. So that's why. So and one more question they ask is, whether your certificate is valid by any of the Oxford University, Harvard University. So here, one thing we have to be very careful that even Pearson certificate or Cambridge certificate is also not valid. I mean, even if you go to their website, it is very clearly written that every university will not accept. Anyway, SAT score is very important for majority of the universities. And second is, I mean, we don't want to sell that. See, that percentage is not even, uh, not even 1%. Anyway, coming back, let us come back. So Lanquill is online language English language lab, online English language lab, which is AI supported. What do you mean by AI supported? For example, Anurag sir is there and Satish is there. So we both practice on Lanquill, and Anurag sir is, let us assume he is pretty good in English, advanced level he knows. So for him, it basically challenges him. So Lanquill understands, based on the data, it understands his abilities and gives him content from higher difficulty level. And for Satish, Satish, it understands, okay, poor guy doesn't know much, so it starts giving him slowly, it starts challenging in the sense. That is what adaptive learning is. That is what personalized learning is. So when I say personalized, so even the content from the library is also given based on mind data, in the sense based on areas of improvement. Okay, so we are already partner of NEET. This you all everybody knows this. So any new person is there? Then sorry, 1 minute. Let me go back. Sorry, 1 minute. Give me a second. I clicked on. Okay, so uh, we are partner of National Education Alliance for Technology, and this is very important. We are part of Swayam Plus now. So I have shared the MOU, uh, and if at all anybody wants MOU, so we have a WhatsApp group. Please, if at all you want any support, you please post on that. I'm always available with any sort of comparison documents or any documents. If you feel that for any college, if you need a video, a tailor-made video addressing that particular college, we can definitely do that. So if you feel that okay, I agree that you sell many solutions, and if you feel that for Lanquill, if you need a particular video talking about their data, I'm mentioning now very important thing. See, what is happening is we are seeing many colleges which are registering on Swayam Plus now. So down the line, I'm telling down the line, I should be able to give the details. As of now, I'm giving one or the details of one or two colleges. Yesterday, for example, I gave to Shefali saying that from Talegaon, Maharashtra, somebody is exploring language. So coming back, what I can do is I can give a database video or database document saying that these many students are using Lanquill from your particular college, or even value proposition. If at all we have to be very focused. Say for example, Delhi Skill University, Sunil sir is speaking, so their value proposition is different. So based on the requirement, even we can give a tailor-made videos or content, or even the documents as well. So however, please remember that we are on Swayam Plus, and I have shared the MOU and the document with Shefali, and if at all anybody wants, please let me know. So how Lanquill can be accessible with the help of email ID and password. This is basically a SaaS platform, 1 year unlimited access. What I am going to get with Lanquill access is that I can practice LSRW skills, grammar, vocabulary, and then all levels of content, 7 levels of English proficiency certifications. Now, very important thing here, this is one of the very important thing. If you are meeting any of the government people, so usually what the government authorities, what they want is they want a concurrent monitoring system. What do you mean by concurrent monitoring system? Say, usually, a couple of government universities or even the private universities, if at all they are spending money, say 100 rupees. I'm just telling the number, 100 rupees. They would like to really check whether that 100 rupees is properly utilized or not. So you guys know better than me, because I have seen many of the publishers talking about utilization, right? However, if, on Lanquill platform you have an admin function, which I'm going to show it today. Admin function, and you can go, you in the sense the teacher or the principal can dig down and go to minute level and check whether the students are utilizing the platform or not. And of course, when I say local support, I mean I'm talking about, it's an Indian product, and Balani Infotech can take the call. Shefali is the boss actually. I always request her to give the best pricing. So yeah, of course, with the uh, the final authority of Balani sir, and so when I say local support, so we are from India, both Balani Infotech as well as us, Lanquill, and then we can conduct online sessions or sometimes offline sessions, as well as even bit flexible in terms of pricing as well. So that anyway, pricing, when pricing part comes, Palan Infotech is the final authority. So this is how the certification looks like. So you can see this is A2 level of common European standard frame, basically CFR standard, right? So you can see my name, and you can add the logo here. Automatically the logo of the university or the college will be reflected here, and then you can see the scorecard. Okay, you can see the scorecard as well. You can see ASAP Kerala. Sunil sir, you are already there, and I have added, just to show it, I have added not here, it may come here. Okay, so those things we can anyway, we can make changes. So let us have a look at Lanquill platform. So anybody wants login ID and password, please ask Shefali. I have already given her as her admin access, and she can create login IDs for any one of you. And the second thing is, if any of the universities or colleges, they want trial access, you can please ask Shefali. If at all it is only one or two, or say 5, 10, Shefali can create. So if you want me to create a separate university, a separate, if you feel that there is a big opportunity and we have to give 100 logins, so that the students, they would like to try for 1 month, 3 months, whatever. So you can please send me an email or send me a mail to Shefali or Sunil sir, so I can create with the logo and all. So yeah, so we are very much open. So what I request everyone is, it's more of I should say law of average. When I say law of average, I know when we conduct 10 demos, I can assure you that at least 3 to 4 will convert. That's what I have seen. So please push for trial accesses, push for online demos, and what I strongly feel, you know better than me. What I strongly feel is Lanquill is, the target market for Lanquill is basically the MBA colleges or degree colleges or engineering colleges in the small towns as well. I'm talking about even uh, B towns or C towns. In fact, might not be uh, you know the metros. However, yeah, we have IITs, and we have governments. We have esteemed engineering colleges, as well as even agriculture colleges or BA colleges as well. Okay, so this is Lanquill platform. So you can see that LSRW scale. So this is the personalized dashboard for everyone. This you have already seen. Um, um, I'm very sure you have already seen. I'm only touching the new features. Okay. However, it's more of a refreshing for you, so that you can understand the features once again. I know many of you are well aware. I have seen many of our sales. My friends, you have already conducting the demos as well, online demos, or showing Lanquill as well. So here, last year this was bit different. So when I say different, this calculation was different. So I think some customer asked us very particular question, saying that how do you really give this 85%? So now, unless the uh, unless the student completes all these levels, even in every area, listening, speaking, reading, writing, and grammar, so then only they will get 100%. So what you need, let us not make the things very complex. Only thing is, what you have to do is, you have to just move the cursor here. So it can show that for the customer, when a student works on Lanquill, so the students will get ample opportunity to practice all the 7 levels. That's it. That is the only thing I wanted to convey. So I will not really show you the practices and all. You can see now it is pretty fast, and you can see even how to improve part. Need help, how, what, and why, that is added here. And then if I click on practice now, you can practice. So and so this, I think many of you already know, so I don't want to really go in detail. Okay, so this is more of listening. So speaking, so compared to last year, we have changed a lot here. Okay, so please note here, please note. So this notification, I have to make it allow on every visit. Okay, Google usually asks whether I should allow it or not. I'm showing please see my cursor. So allow, because many of your customers say that it's not working. That's a very common because the students they won't allow the anyway. So here very important thing. So in the traditional language labs, what happens is the students they practice by listening to couple of audio topic. They have to practice. They have to have a headset and then they have to have it. So here, for example, if you click here, he's basically reading in US and in different accents are there. US accent, UK accents are there. So the software is reading this. The students they have to listen to this and then they have to speak. Okay, then they have to speak. So here you can see the timer, and when I complete this and submit, so it gives a number here. Okay, it gives a number that is basically a score. Okay, so I request if at all you have time, you can really practice this, or if you don't have time, please you can go to YouTube and you can click Lanquill. You will see, and I mean many demos. I have conducted so many demos. I recorded and uploaded, so you can see those as well. So this is one of the new feature we have added. Okay, so your voice will be immediately checked, and even though say I speak with lot of Kannada mother tongue influence, and say for example Anurag sir may speak with lot of Gujarati influence because our mother tongues are different, but Lanquill can identify and conduct the voice analysis, and it can also identify the pronunciation mistakes. I would like to again repeat. Okay, the value proposition which we have or others don't have is Lanquill can conduct the voice analysis on the real time, and it can identify the pronunciation mistakes as well. Okay, so what the students have to do, they have to ultimately they have to increase this number. That's it. Ultimately here my number no, that should increase. So that is what it's very simple, it's very straightforward in fact. Then next is reading. So many of the college students they write competitive exams, and a script will be given and I have to answer to these scripts in a stipulated time. So this is also very pretty simple and straightforward. So writing is interesting. Here one thing I would like to mention, here I always again and again I tell, because for the last 2 years, we tried to sell this as a Grammarly alternative and couldn't succeed, because if a faculty wants Grammarly, let them purchase Grammarly. It's not an alternative for Grammarly at all. Okay, now uh, what happens is when a student writes here, okay, so when a student writes something here, so what happens is Lanquill will identify the mistake, grammar mistake, text mistake, and it also gives in local language. All the native local languages in India are added here. It is Malayalam, in fact. So we have added uh, Assamese and Punjabi and Hindi, uh, Malayalam, Marathi, Telugu, Kannada, etc. etc. So this is a difference, and of course the students can use this particular feature not only to understand the grammar, text, and style mistakes, but also to upload their documents and make the correction. Okay, so for that, can you please mute yourself,
Satishji,
sir? Yes,
Satishji,
yes,
can you please show them how to change the language? That's all.
yes. I can show you. Yeah. So I'm going here in profile. Okay, I clicked on the profile. If you click here, you can see Bangla, Gujarati, Hindi, Kannada, Telugu, Marathi. So since Nikita madam is there, I will click on Marathi, and I think we have a new person in Pune. So 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 that let us click on Marathi now today, and let us go here. Let us click here, and then 10 best. Okay, so show in Marathi. So it is showing in Marathi. So please note here that when I say Marathi or Kannada or anything, it is only the grammar mistakes the grammar suggestions is only about grammar suggestions, nothing else. Okay, please don't be confused with whether we give in Kannada. No, 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 not in Hindi or Kannada, nothing. What we do is on Lanquill, when a student writes or speaks or uploads, okay, you can do all the three things. I repeat, when a student writes or speaks, here you can speak as or upload a document, Lanquill will identify the mistakes with respect to grammar, text, and style. You can see here. It also gives document metric, same as grammar, but let us not touch on that. Then I can make the auto corrections. The whole idea is to understand. Okay, the whole idea is to understand this. Okay, so not to really make the auto correction, but auto correction also you can do any, and then you can download the document, both corrected document as well as the mistakes every page. I mean the mistakes in every page. Okay, so both the things the students can uh, download. Okay, so imagine it's a say college, BA college, and the students, they would like to write something and understand the mistakes they are again and again making. Okay, so there's a grammar analysis as well and vocabulary. So it's sorry, not grammar analysis, grammar practice as well. The students can practice grammar. Okay, so it's a bunch of 10 questions, unlimited questions, and then uh, students can get the right and wrong answers. Okay, and then vocabulary is also the same. Vocabulary is also the same. uh, the students will get bunch of 10 questions, and then after 10 questions, one thing you have to understand is, if your score is better, say 60-70%, then the the standard of questions or the difficulty of questions increases. Okay, so that we have to understand. Okay, however, other features are here. Okay, so and then let me go to my library. So give me 1 second. I'm adding the chat. Sorry for that. Yeah. Okay. So you can see one more thing here. The new thing. Okay, the new thing which you can see is here a lot of content you are seeing. Okay, so this is personalized content. So when I say personalized content, for every student, these topics will be different. Okay, now you can see that for A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2 level. So you may ask, "Arey Satish ji, kya hai ye? What is this A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2?" Basically, these are all CEFR standards. Okay, so see, for every skill you have A1 level. In a sense, for listening you have A1 level. For speaking, for LSR, reading, W, writing, grammar, vocabulary. For all these five skills, you have A1 level, you have A2 level, you have B1 level, you have B2 level. Okay, so plenty of content is here. Plenty of content is here. Okay, so you can see that plenty of content is here. You may ask, I mean, couple of customers are asking, whether Hindu has video content, whether you have video content or not. Sunil sir, so that is what we are, we have started building as well. So very soon you see another tab here in learning, another tab, and then when the student clicks on that particular tab, it will go to another basically it will open another tab, and then uh, the students can access the video based learning as well, but the practice will be on Lanquill. Okay, so that is what we are building now. One more very important thing: if I complete these small courses, okay, if I complete these small courses, you can see here, you will get the completion certificate. So this is the new thing we have added. I would like to repeat. There are two things here. One is certification, English proficient certification, which I'm going to show. Okay. If I complete all these topics, all these topics, I can download the completion course completion certificate. And as of now, this is free on Swayam Plus. अभी स्वयं प्लस में क्या होता है, स्वयं प्लस में this language learning academy is free. So what I request is for all the sales people, if at all you are visiting a couple of universities or colleges, let us assume that they are not really ready to buy or something, or you want to have that acquaintance with them, you want to really want to talk to them, then what you can ask, the students can register on Lanquill platform. Sorry, I mean my sales people are they are pinging me, so sorry for the disturbance. Okay, so they saw that I'm on online and they started pinging me now. So anyway, so today is a holiday for us. So anyway, so coming back, on Swayam Plus platform, the colleges can register on Lanquill and they can access Lanquill Learning Academy. So you may ask, अरे सतीश जी, फिर पैसा कहाँ से आएगा? Definitely आएगा, क्योंकि if I am a Swayam Plus user, I mean, say down the line, maybe if I'm a ASAP Kerala user, so if I come through that particular platform, so I can access only Language Learning Academy. And if I go to dashboard, but dashboard दिखेगा मुझको, I can see the dashboard, and if I click here, it will ask me. It will ask me payment. It will take me to payment in fact. Okay, but uh, to have a good rapport with the colleges and universities. Anyway, through Swayam Plus, via Swayam Plus, the students can register on Language platform and they can access uh, basically Language Learning Academy. And in the Language Learning Academy, they can really learn a lot. In fact, I mean, a lot of things are there in my life, right? They can download even small completion certificates, etc. Let us assume that a small place is there. You have say pharma college, and the students, they are coming from say Talegaon in Maharashtra. So they can really play around and they can download the certificate here. I mean, the course completion certificate anyway. Okay. uh, how Swayam Plus registration will help, let me tell you. Now, for example, say for example, near Vadodara, there's a college, and they have started using Language. Or in Telangana, vice chancellor asks the students or the colleges to uh, do the registration on Language. What we can do is we can go back to them. We can go back to them with the data. So with the data, we can say that 250 students from your college are using Lanquill, and they're all. I mean, even I can give the area of improvement and all those data I can give, and we can say that instead of paying 472 rupees individually, we can give you deep discount. Balani Infotech can, you can give good discounts to them. So that is one of the advantage for us. So we can show the data, we can show them the report. It's more, more tailor made, is it not? So okay, so that is about the library. Anyway, we are adding a lot of things here. You can see, it is basically it's a continuous process where we are adding. As I mentioned, we are going to add one more course as well. But please don't ask me immediately after 1 month, or please don't sell that, because it will take some time. Because I mean, we are in the process of creating those videos, etc., etc. So that is in the pipeline. Okay, so coming back, let us go to get certified. So this everybody knows. So this is how it looks now. Okay, so you can download 7 levels of certifications. So here you can see, if at all you say, for example, some English HOD asks you, okay, what is that CA for Mr. Satish? Then I can refer to this and I can show. So that's why please create one login ID and password for you, so that you can show whatever you can explain. Okay, so uh, and then let us go to manage reports. Okay, so here one thing I would like to mention. So there are uh, new features which are added here. Okay, have many features which are added. So I'm showing you one of the college, engineering college from Karnataka. Okay, so you can see that various various departments are there. In the sense, say for example, Sunil Sarne, he's selling Lanquill to a college in Malappuram district. So what we can do is we can create an entity, a college level, or above college level there may be a university and then college, and after college you have departments, and then you have the year, then semester, and then the students. So the university vice chancellor or director, dean or somebody, or placement head or somebody, he can have a bird's eye view. He can access even individual student performance, right? So being a HOD of artificial intelligence, I can access the data of mechanical department. That's how it is. So for every department, we can give the admin. Okay. Now let us see what are the things we can really check. Okay. So let us click on artificial intelligence. So you can see that this particular department, 63 users are there, 62 active users, and certification taken are 296. When I say taken, so this is basically attempted. Okay, you can see that test taken, average. So this data really can amaze the colleges. You can see here. So 52% is the success rate, 120 attempted and 62 completed. The admin can have a detailed look into the performance of the students. So you can see this is the area of improvement. The student, sorry, college, they have to focus on these particular areas, especially in English proficiency. That is where the students are lacking. Okay. Now let us go to uh, for this particular entity, this particular AIML batch. Okay, so let us go to uh, completion certificate. Only, I mean, I'm talking about course completion. Only course completion is different, and certification completion is different. Course completion is in my library. Okay, so only one girl has completed. That means in AIML uh, branch, okay, in AIML branch, the students are not really using my learning or my library, in fact. Okay, let us go to certification. In this particular third sem, okay, in third sem, these many students have completed these many levels. You can see Rakshita has completed, level 7, level 6. So basically, it is showing all the details, I mean, the details of the students, how many levels they have completed, and how many tests, sorry, or the date of test as well. All the data you can download in the Excel sheet. This is very important because these universities, colleges, and government departments, they ask this question. Okay. Now let us go to activity review. So where exactly your students are, really using language. Okay, so you are asking them to practice in, say, writing, or the English department has asked the students to, why don't you really, try listening, try, say, my library. But where exactly students are, where exactly they are clicking. So you can see this Chandan is clicking, basically focusing more on the certification. So, and even he has visited dashboard 4 times. In a sense, he is bit serious, I think. Okay, see, for example, Lavanya, her activities are more, I mean, she's literally checking the dashboard here and really understanding the areas of improvement and all those stuff. So Lavanya is also, she's practicing listening, you can see. So these are the, the data, in fact. So not only that, this is very, very important. Okay, this is very, very important. Even I can say that, a particular student is spending, how much of time they are spending on Lanquill platform. You know, say from login date to till date. In the sense, say for example, एक तारीख अगर हमने login दिया है, तो then till today what is that, how many hours they have spent. Because what happens is couple of universities or colleges may say that okay, our students, they have to spend minimum 15 hours, minimum 10 hours, minimum 20 hours. Okay, so you can cross check that as well. See, for example, Likit. So Likit is spent only 1 hour 31 minutes. So for example, Dhanush is spending 4 hours 41 minutes. So even we can uh, basically download this particular data in the Excel sheet, and even the admin or the teacher can have a look into various activities as well. Okay, and of course this is the overall data. This is basically the overall data. Okay, so uh, with respect to that particular department, or we can download for particular semester, or even we can download for one particular student as well. So that facility is also there. Okay, even the student wise data also we can, let us see what is Mansi Sharma is doing. Mansi Sharma has taken only one self assessment, right? So she has not done anything. There's no area of improvement. I think she's a teacher. Okay, so she's a admin. She's an admin, I can see here. Okay, so anyway, so let us go back. One more thing I wanted to show. Uh, we'll go to the same entity. So this is one of the compare entities. Let us assume that a university is using, uh, probably, let us take some example of, say, a VTU itself. I mean, a VTU example we can take. Okay, so they want to really compare two different colleges or two different entities, in the sense, or two different departments. Or say, for example, in Tamil Nadu model schools, they want to really compare two different schools, performance of two different schools or two different standards. Okay, so I'm just randomly doing it, automobile, and then some batch, and then in this batch third sem. So here automobile we have selected. Only thing is we should have data. Okay, let us take artificial intelligence, and then some batch, and then third sem, something like that. Okay, so I click on these things. So this feature was not there, not there last year. Okay, so sorry. So you can see, so it is giving all the data, in the sense, it is basically comparing automobile and artificial intelligence, how many total users, how many active users are there, and how many certifications taken, and what is the score in listening. You can see all the levels as well. I mean, it is giving a very, very, very deep down data. Okay, uh, see, being a salespeople, you need not to show all these things, but please, please, when you are pitching, if someone asks you this particular question, okay, Mr. Satish, whether you have, what is the report structure, what the admin can see. So you can confidently say that we have a very good report generating system, where even you can compare, you can check how much of time the students have spent, what is the engagement, where your students are really learning on Lanquill, and areas of improvement and increase in the learning level. So those, all the data we are capturing. So you can dig down this. I mean, you can compare this batch with this batch, this batch with this batch, and even compare two users as well. So two users also you can compare. So that facility is also there. So uh, instead of comparing two entities, what you can do is, you can basically add the email IDs here, and then you can compare. Basically, it gives you a detailed overview of reports. So compared to last year, you can see we have added a lot of things with respect to basically my learning center, as well as uh, report generation, as well as even in the giving access, in the sense the entities or the colleges or the universities, they can create departments, they can create they can uh, delete, they can add, and all those facilities are there. So many new facilities are there, so you can see this. Since everybody is every one of you are not the admin, I mean, we have not given you the admin access, so that is why I thought of showing you this, so that while pitching, while selling Lanquill, it can be really, really helpful. With this, I would like to take the questions. If at all you have any questions, please let me know.